In studio with me right now, proud to welcome the WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder. How are you, man?
I'm doing good, man. How about yourself?
I'm doing real good. Good to see you again. You've been a real busy dude. I follow you on Instagram, all your social media. You're constantly doing something.
Oh, most definitely. Got to stay active. Got to stay active and stay relevant. That's the main things we try to do.
Yeah.
And it's working. It's working for us, man. It's like I feel like I haven't had no sleep right now, but it's always time to sleep later. When everything's done, when the field work is done, the groundwork is put down, you have your foundation. Now you can build your mansion.
That's it.
And that's what we're doing. We're putting the touches on the mansion.
Well, that's pretty awesome. Now, the reason I wanted to have you in here is because you understand what we're doing here with children. Because you've always kind of you train young kids, you teach young kids boxing. What does children being the future of our world mean to you?
I mean, it means a lot. That's one of the principles and goals I try to install into other parents that have children. Is one thing about me, I always say I like to give my kids the tools to success. Meaning when they get older, they have things that they have for proper teaching. I feel like it starts when a child is young to install them the do's and the don't, the wrongs and the rights, the how to respect people, how to do it. Because we supposed to live in what we call the best country in the world, know, and so many things in this country that opportunities that we have, but we take advantage of it. And that's another thing I teach my kids to. I bought a pillar today. It said count your blessings, because you just never know. Yeah, you just never know when something's gonna happen, or a crisis happened, a tragic moment happened, and you gotta know how to bounce back and stuff like that. So it's very important to store good things in your kids while they're young, so when they get older, they already know.
It's like you were just saying, you start the foundation, you build from there, and then you have your mansion. So you hope that by the time they're older, that they've got that mansion, at least within their heart, And then that's what St. Jude Children's Research Hospital does too. They've taken the overall cancer survival rate from 20% back in 1962 to 80% now, and you know all about me because your daughter has spina bifida.
Correct. So
you know all about what it's like to have that missing spot in your life and want to do just a little extra for your child,
Oh, most definitely. She's always been my motivation for boxing. Everybody know that story. Now I have 3 more added to the equation. So now I do it for all of them. I tell the only bosses I have in life is my children, unless you want to count God as well too.
Yeah. Oh, you definitely got to do that.
Oh, most definitely. So and it's been a struggle with her, just with spina bifida. So I can just imagine the children, what they go through with cancer. And I think for me, cancer is like one of the number one deadliest virus around. You hear, I got family members that's got cancer out of here. I heard friends that the family members have had cancer, and some survive, some haven't. Majority of them haven't. And it's a very serious case. No matter what case of cancer a person have, you got to treat all of them as a deadly case, and that's one of the things where I hope and pray that one day we can definitely find a cure for that.
And I think too, when it's something about when it's happening to a child, it hits you. It hits you that much harder,
Most definitely. And my loving heart is all for children, man. I love all types of kids, and wherever they are, culture, race, no matter what, man. Just something about the kids that do something to me, and you're exactly right. When you see a child struggling and he or her is helpless, especially with a disorder or they're born with something, your heart goes out to them, because it's like, they're still a child. They still have a childhood to live. There's still a lot of things to see, a lot of things to learn, and when you see a child that struggles not being able to live a child life, it's kind of, it makes you kind of down. When my daughter was diagnosed with spina bifida, I knew nothing about the disorder. I didn't even know how to take care of a child with spina bifida. But as the years went on, I learned and stuff like that. But just seeing her go through so many doctors, so many needles, so many different tests, it's like, wow,
Yeah.
it used to be a point in time when I used to talk about it, I still visualize the things that I saw. One of the main things seeing was my daughter had to go for some kind of procedure, and the doctor stuck a needle in her. It was. I don't even like needles. I got a lot of tattoos, but when the women draw the blood from me, they're like, "You're such a bitch." I was like, "Yo, that's going in the third layer of skin." You know, right? That's this right here on top.
Yeah.
But just to see them sticking my daughter multiples of times, and she looking over, reaching for my hand, screaming. It's like why?
Man.
And being a father, you're like, you want to go in there and go on to stop it, but this is for her good, and it just takes every breath of you just to see the kids just suffer like that,
Yeah. And then that's what St. Jude is trying to do. They're trying to eliminate childhood cancer. And one of the things that I always say, and people kind of scoff at me at first, but I want to shut the doors of St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. I don't want them to have to find a cure for childhood cancer, because they already did. And there is no more childhood cancer. It's not as something they just get a shot and they're done. They're good. They're cured of cancer,
Man,
but unfortunately that's not the case. So we just need everyone to call now, become a partner in hope. $20 a month on your credit card. 1-800-372-4999. 1-800-372-4999. 1-800-372-4999. Do you have any parting words for the people of Tuscaloosa and St. Jude Children's Research Hospital?
Just for the people of Tuscaloosa and St. Jude Hospital. For one, St. Jude Hospital, I think y'all guys have been doing a great job over the years of trying to find a cure for our children. And my prayers goes out to you guys. And I hope one day that we do find this cure. I would love to find it so these kids can have a childhood. And Tuscaloosa, man, let's go, baby. This is why I'm still here, because I feel that Tuscaloosa is a magical place. So many people tried to draw me away from this small city. They say, why Alabama? Why Tuscaloosa? I said, I'm a country boy. I can't have it. But when it comes to crisis, when it comes to tragic moments and stuff, we know what we do best. We come together, we stick with each other, no matter what it is. Whether you're a lower class or a high class, whether you're black or white, orange or yellow or green, we come together. So with this, man, call in. $20 a bucks, $20. How much is 20?
That's $20 a month on your credit cards.
$20 a month, man. That ain't much. People spend that much money on food.
And that's 66 cents a day is what we're asking. $5 a week.
So let's go. Let's go, Tuscaloosa. We need to find a cure for this immediately. So many of our children are dying due to this, and I'm definitely one of the people that would love to one day say we have found a cure.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
The heavyweight champion of the world, Deontay Wilder, thank you so much for stopping by. The Humble Warrior.